Hello, welcome to the IO500 and Virtual Institute for IO BoF at SC20. My name is Jay Lofstead. The other board members for IO500 are John Bent, Andreas Dilger, Julian Kunkel, and George Marcomanolios. And we'd like to thank you for joining us today. This is a continuation of our series of BoFs that we hold at ISC and SC every year. The agenda that we have today is fairly standard for what we normally do for those of us who've been joining us repeatedly. The big change is that we have a new community talk from Luke Logan, a student at Illinois Institute of Technology who works with Anthony Kugas. And Luke's been looking at how can we get useful questions answered based off of the IO500 data. And we've been trying to give him as few prompts as possible, but we'd like for him to get the right kind of feedback for people who are trying to use the IO500 data to do things like making purchasing decisions or scaling or configuration decisions. And if you have ideas on what kinds of questions that are currently either difficult or impossible to answer based off the IO500 data, but you'd like them to be and you believe that we can collect the data to make that possible, please contact Luke. His information will be in his talk. So the next section will be George telling us about what's new, then we'll have Luke's talk, followed by John giving us an analysis of the new results that have come in. Then I'll come back and give you a rundown of who's won what in which category. Andreas will come back then and give us the roadmap of where we're going next. And then I'll come back and give you a little bit of a prompt about where we are and try to start the discussion for what we're going to do going forward.